Hello and welcome. Welcome to the weekly Bank Nifty and Banking Stocks Insights with MJ. आज है 20th September and we will be estimating probable moves, resistance and support levels, buying and selling zones, along with trading and investing opportunities in Bank Nifty and key stocks of Bank Nifty, right? So if you look at the daily chart of Bank Nifty, right? The daily chart of Bank Nifty is much more weaker than the Nifty chart, right? And you could clearly see that even on Friday, there was a much bigger sell-off in Bank Nifty, right? Of course, there were triggers. There was one trigger that there was a tension at Indo-Pakistan border. Apart from that, there was also a leakage of a news that Maharishi Committee, which is looking at interest on interest case for the banking sector, may recommend to waive off interest on interest. And that seems to be quite a large amount of almost 15,000 crore for banking sector, which banks have to forego. And in such a case, the weakness in banking sector or banking stocks or Bank Nifty was very obvious for the market. And this is what is visible here. Although Nifty recovered, but Bank Nifty didn't recover much, right? So if you are new to our YouTube channel, friends, please subscribe and press the bell icon here, such that whenever we upload new video, you can get the intimation on that. And also be generous to share the videos with your friends and trading communities, right? Now, if we look from the trend perspective, on Friday, Bank Nifty made lower high and lower low. That means the downtrend continues. Bank Nifty is out of this large red candle in which it was doing in candle consolidation, and this has been broken out on Friday. So again, that also shows the weakness in the trend. It shows that the lower portion of Bank Nifty, this portion has been already broken. And if you also look at Bank Nifty, friends, you might see head and shoulder kind of pattern emerging in Bank Nifty, right? So let me draw it for you so that you get the clarity. Now, if this Bank Nifty, if this head and shoulder pattern gets clear breakout, then you might see heavy sellout in Bank Nifty. So at this point of time, it seems that this the neckline has already been broken. A lot will depend on Monday and the week ahead. So I hope that this head and shoulder pattern doesn't get triggered, as there is a confluence of a trend line as well as accumulation zone in Bank Nifty, which will definitely hold Bank Nifty at the level of somewhere around 21,000 level, right? 21,000 level to 21,400 level should be able to hold the Bank Nifty. This is a confluence I'm talking about. We should be providing it a nice cushion to bounce back. And this is the trend line of Bank Nifty. One trend line, of course, has been broken. This trend line we've been following for quite many weeks now. So I'm just removing it so that it gets you another, perspective to the Bank Nifty, right? So now if we see from the candlestick perspective, the candlestick is a bearish on Friday. And if you look at the weekly chart of Bank Nifty, you would see last 3 weeks, Bank Nifty had been making losses and losses consistently, right? So that the weakness on weekly chart is also visible, not only on a daily chart. If we look from the price action perspective, on the lower side, you will get a support at 21,913, 21,799, 21,629, and 21,404. So the downside is limited, at least for Monday and Tuesday, at 21,404. For Monday, possibly 21,600. On the upper side, if you see, if the Bank Nifty starts moving upwards, getting some cues, which are rare right now. The first level of resistance is 22,200 462,418 and 22,462 is a second level of resistance. Third level of resistance is 22,625, which is also a Fibonacci level, golden Fibonacci level, right? And if that is broken, 22,747 is fourth level of resistance. So अगर हम एक estimation करते हैं तो I think 22,629, right, to 22,642, right, could be the range for Bank Nifty from price action perspective. Of course, we will look from the data perspective what kind of scenario is emerging, and we will also look at the key constituents of banks such that we get an idea about how the banks are performing. So the first bank what we look at is HDFC Bank, friend. HDFC Bank we've been observing for quite some time. There is a weakness in HDFC Bank, although it's one of the strongest bank, but on price action side there is a clear weakness, and it's getting a support at 23% Fibonacci level. This is a accumulation zone, and I think in our last conversation we have been having a discussion that around 1050 the price would come, and Friday that had exactly happened. So it has taken a support at 1058, that's 23% Fibonacci. And if the weakness in Bank Nifty continues, you might see in coming time HDFC Bank coming towards 1025 to 995 or 1000. So 1000 to 1025 could be a very good buy in HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank fundamentally is very strong and one of the best banks in India, one of the best private banks in India, let me put it this way. And if you take a long position at these levels, definitely you will get a good reward at 1150 or 1180 points, right? So if you want to be long on banking stocks, watch out at the level. Generally, banks you will get support at 38% Fibonacci, and that could be a good buy. Now, next bank we look at is Axis Bank. In comparison with other banks, you could see that Axis Bank is smoothly moving in a ascending channel, friends, and it has been taking support for last 2 weeks in the ascending channel. And as long as Axis Bank comes to 435 to 440, that could be a good buying price. It's already, in fact, the fall in Axis Bank was more prominent than other banks. So you could see that it's already taking a support at 38%. If this level is broken, you would see it's getting support at 410 to 430K level, right? This is an accumulation zone for Axis Bank. Now, if Maharishi Committee suggestions are accepted by the government, that means the banks would be absorbing almost 15,000 crore. I think that news is already discounted on Friday's move, right? The big players already knew that news, and that's what has happened. The fall in Bank Nifty is the sign of that. अगर वो discount हो गई है news, so then you would see there will be a push in Bank Nifty. That will not only, there will be buying in banking stocks that will push Bank Nifty as well as Nifty upside. So a bounce back on that level you could see, right, because of this. And so 440 or 435 could be a good buy price for Axis Bank for the target of 475 to 525. Let's look at RBL Bank, or third bank on our list always. So RBL Bank में अगर आप देखेंगे friends, तो थोड़ा weakness बनी हुई है. It has already broken this trend line and it's taken a support. It made a Morning Star and Dragonfly Doji at 38%, but जो move upside आ सकती थी वो आई नहीं, for obvious reason. For last 10 days Bank Nifty has been very, very weak. Again, on RBL, 160 could be a good buy, but I doubt whether RBL is willing to come below 175. But अगर 150, 160, 165 के range में मिलता तो it could be good buy for a target for 214. But coming time, it's not that the journey of banks or Bank Nifty is going to be very smooth. International markets are already heated up, which you can also see on my Nifty and key stocks of Nifty video, which has already been uploaded. I'll give you a link in the description here. वो वीडियो देखने से आपको एक बार अंदाज आएगा कि इंटरनेशनल मार्केट स्पेशली S&P 500 या डाउ जोन्स या नैस्डैक कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं और उसका क्या इम्पैक्ट हमारे मार्केट में आ सकता है, राइट. द फोर्थ बैंक व्हाट विल डिस्कस हियर इज स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. तो स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया फ्रेंड्स बैंक निफ्टी को कंप्लीटली फॉलो करता है और फ्राइडे को इसमें भी काफी सेल आउट आया है एंड 38% फिबोनाची लेवल जो था इसका ये ऑलरेडी तोड़ चुका है एंड द नेक्स्ट लेवल इज समवेयर अराउंड 50%, right? And that might be falling somewhere around in 185 के रेंज में. So 185 में शायद इसको एक बाउंस बैक मिलेगा. अगर 185 टूटता है तो 177 is a good support level, but 177 to 185 के रेंज में अगर आपको स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया आता हुआ दिखता है तो यू कैन पॉसिबली स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग अ स्मॉल क्वांटिटी इफ यू आर एंथुजियास्ट इन द बैंकिंग स्टॉक्स. अगर आपको बैंक के स्टॉक में ही पोर्टफोलियो बनाना है तो एसबीआई कुड बी वन ऑफ गुड स्टॉक्स. स्लो है बट स्टडी है, कछुए की चाल चलता है बट चलता है. सो 175 के आसपास में to 180 could be good buying price with the next immediate target for next 6 months could be somewhere around 245 to 265, and that can give you around 90 points, and 90 points could be around 20% or so. So ये एक however you can also look at the kind of moving averages it has broken. It's below 100 days as well as 200 days exponential moving averages, which reflects the weakness in State Bank of India, right? So थोड़ा ये भी एक चीज कंसिडरेशन करके अपनी पोजीशन बनाएं. एंड आई एम only discussing these stocks with a study perspective, friends. I am not suggesting anything to buy or sell, and it's just for the education purpose. So please refer to your financial advisor before you take any position. Now, looking at the Kotak Bank, again, one of the very good bank in private banking sector, you can see that Kotak Bank has also made a head and shoulder pattern. And in fact, State Bank of India में भी एक head and shoulder pattern बना था, friends. And अगर वो pattern वहाँ पे we might have to go back to. So this head and shoulder pattern has already been broken down. So you might see a sell-off in Kotak Bank, and the target, if that triggers, could go towards 1175 के आसपास में. And 1175 could be very good bargain for for Kotak Bank मेरे ख्याल से, right? So this could be a trigger अगर ये head and shoulder pattern बनने की कोशिश करता है, a distance of somewhere around this point, friends, 1180 के आसपास में, right? And the same pattern you could also see in State Bank of India. Also, you could see there is a head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern typically, friends, is a bearish pattern, right? And इसमें जब भी ये pattern टूटता है, you would see that the target is generally the height of the head from the neckline. So in this particular case, 192 to 230. So that means around 40 points. And अगर ये 40 points ये नेकलाइन से नीचे अगर जाता है 190 200 से 40 पॉइंट नीचे जाता है, फ्रेंड्स, so 160 seems to be the target for this. But looking at the kind of valuation State Bank of India has got, I don't think ये 160 तक जाएगा, तो इसके लिए इंतजार ना करें. छोटे ट्रेंचेस में like at 175 180 the one can start building the portfolio, not to buy all the quantity at one time. Right. So that's State Bank of India and Kotak. Let's look at another large bank, ICICI Bank. So ICICI Bank भी एक uptrend में बड़े अच्छे से move कर रहा है, and it's taking a support at this, trend line of ascending channel. And the price of around any price above 340 to 350 could be excellent buying price for Axis Bank, for ICICI Bank, with the first target of 385 to next target of 415 to 420. So strong bank, but banks are, you can see from all the technical perspective, चाहे वो volume का perspective हो और RSI का perspective और MACD का perspective. MACD is derived from moving averages, so all these perspective are showing sideways to negative bias. तो Axis Bank में and ICICI Bank में हमने sideways perspective देखा, बाकी के बैंक में हमने negative perspective dekha. Let's have a look at Federal Bank from another banking stock. So Federal Bank seems to be again following the Bank Nifty index, and it's although at current valuation, Federal Bank at 51 rupees seems to be good price, but I would rather like to take a position somewhere around 49 rupees. It's in accumulation zone. Agar Bank Nifty में थोड़ा और कमजोरी आती है, friends, you would see Federal Bank coming to this level, wherein a channel line here can possibly give it a boost upside. So at 49 to 50 rupees. To target of 62 rupees. So 12 rupees over 50 rupees could be, somewhere around 24%. That could be one buying strategy in Federal Bank, right? And last but not the least is IndusInd Bank, friends. IndusInd Bank, अगर देखें हम दूसरे बैंक के कंपैरिजन में स्ट्रांग दिख रहा है, ऑल्दो बैंक निफ्टी काफी नीचे गिरा, बाकी के स्टॉक्स भी काफी नीचे गिरे हैं बैंकिंग सेक्टर से, बट IndusInd Bank, although it had a fall, but recovery was much better than other banks, and it's following a good trend line. So on the lower side, 572 could be a good buying price if at all it comes to, or 590, 572 to 590 could be very good buying price. So अगर आने वाले वक्त में बैंक निफ्टी में वीकनेस रहती है एंड इंडस बैंक भी थोड़ा नीचे जाता है, तो ये एरियाज आपके लिए बाइंग जोन हो सकते हैं, और सेलिंग जोन इसका या प्रॉफिट बुकिंग जोन हो सकता है 700 रुपए के आसपास में. अगेन इवन इफ एट 600 यू गेट 100 रुपीज ऑन 600 इज अ गुड रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो. एंड RSI के पर्सपेक्टिव से RBI IndusInd Bank is much stronger bank in comparison with other banks here, right? So these were some 7 to 8 banks which we saw, and most of the banks are either sideways or in having a negative bias, and that is what is impacting our Bank Nifty as well, right? So keep an eye on Bank Nifty if you are following up any of the banking stocks. Apart from that, let's go to the options data, which will give us another perspective of what are the sentiments of bulls and bears on this side. So on Friday, Bank Nifty closed at 22,031 with a loss of 289 points, and 22,000 is our ATM, right? So from ATM put side, we will see the support level, and from call side we'll see the resistance level. So little below 22,000 level, you can see that there is a put writing visible here at these levels, but the support levels are emerging as 22,000 level, where you can see 1 lakh new contracts have come up. Overall 6 lakh contracts are existing. Support 2 could be R 21,800. Support 3 could be R 21,700, right? And in fact, if you look at the main support is 21,500, where you could see 5,70,000 contracts, and a fresh building जो है 1.9 lakh की यहाँ पे हुई है. So this could be my S4. So I can say that on downside from the options data, 21,000 seems to be a support, and on the call side, if I see 22,200 में मेरे को अच्छा resistance दिख रहा है. 22,300 is also a good level of resistance, but fresh call writing यहाँ पे ज्यादा नहीं हुई है. The fresh call writing has happened at 22,500. So 22,500, where you can see 1 million contracts, it's almost double the contract on the put side. So that will be upside capping, right? So this is strong resistance, right? So we can say that 21,500 to 22,500 is emerging as trading range for Bank Nifty for Monday and week ahead. But if I look at the option chain PCR for this particular series, which is expiring on 24th September, right? And this will be also a monthly expiry. So it's a crucial expiry. The PCR is 0.66, which is reduced from the previous day. And that shows the bearish bias in Bank Nifty in coming time. And RSI for Bank Nifty is already weak. We can see that RSI on Friday was somewhere around 42. I hope it doesn't go below 40, because the moment it goes below 40, it will declare the complete bearishness in Bank Nifty. To conclude, we can say that a Bank Nifty is weak, and the next trading range for Bank Nifty based upon the price action as well as option chain data could be 21,600 to 22,600. So this is the range which is coming, 22,600, a broad range, a very large range, friends, of 1,000 points. So volatility could be visible. That is what is happening in Bank Nifty very frequently, right? So as an intraday trader, you should be very responsible if you are trading Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is volatile, more volatile than Nifty. And if you are trading Bank Nifty, please use stop losses. And if you are in profit, convert your stop losses into trailing stop losses and keep on booking profits in few lots if you are in profit. Now let's look at on a 15-minute chart, which are your buying and selling zones in Bank Nifty, right? So if the Bank Nifty starts a gap up and moves towards 22,462 or 22,625, these are the selling zones. On these zones, you will see heavy selling starting. In fact, even if the Bank Nifty opens gap up at 22,300 to 22,340 or 350, you would see sellout happening at this level. 21,900 to 22,200 could be your no trading zone for Monday. Below 21,913, if market opens with a bearish bias, go short, and your target would be 21,799 to 21,629, right? And at 21,629, you might get reversal or buying will start. If you see the large candle on 15-minute chart, you could see that the big players have measured the depth of Bank Nifty, and they may come to retest that, right? Why do they do that? Because they want to know at what price there are buyers standing in the market, and a lot of short positions in futures of Bank Nifty have already been created, and that might, unless until that short covering starts, Bank Nifty might not go up so fast. Yes, Wednesday or Thursday generally short covering होती है friends. वो दिन में शायद Bank Nifty में आपको bullishness दिखाई दे सकती है, but Monday, Tuesday, you will have to be very cautious. As an intraday trader, watch out your inputs from option chain or open interest in futures or India VIX as well as USD INR chart, and keep an eye on border challenges which are happening at Indo-China border and Indo-Pakistan border. That is also impacting our market. Thank you very much for watching the video. To get the latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification on our latest videos. We have uploaded many videos here, friends, which can be helpful to understand the market and trade or invest better in this market. There are videos on data analysis. There are videos on essentials to become pro traders, or financial planning and wealth creation, or classical entry exit setups, or what are the key points in pre-market or post-market, what should you be taking care of. So there are numerous videos we have made for our students and our community, which you can take advantage of. Do write in the comment box what more you want us to do for the community, so that we can make videos with that intention. Thank you once again for watching and liking the video. Please share the videos with your friends and trading communities who can also be benefited from quality knowledge. Signing off until the next video. Good luck, happy trading, happy investing.